As a local got his hands on this bizarre clip, it featured a tiny humanoid lying in the snow. The body was largely intact and had been preserved thanks to the snow. Many claimed that it was the alien operating the craft who had lost its life due to the crash. Skeptics, however, dismissed the footage, claiming something this big would have definitely made it to the news. Well, who knows, maybe it was a secret cover-up. Shriveled extraterrestrial. In the chilling wilderness of Siberia, a couple of locals happened upon something truly shocking. It was a lifeless entity that had almost decayed to the point of being a skeleton, wrapped up in a wire. Elongated head, long limbs, and black beady eyes, all telltale signs of aliens. Many believe that it had ended up this way due to the region's freezing environment. Others suggested a UFO crash was to blame. However, skeptics remained unimpressed by the clip, calling it an elaborate hoax. Wide-eyed.
What? What is what the heck?
Look at what a couple of skiers found under a heap of snow. As skeptics argued, it looked like a wax model, but I'll let you decide.
This is a whole cat with a skin, and I just cannot believe my eyes.
Bloated mystery. A Brazilian local had no idea what awaited him when he ventured deep in the woods. Among the trees, something pale caught his eye, but thankfully for the guy, it was just a carcass. In fact, by the looks of it, the thing had been rotting there for quite some time. The bloated body was hard to identify. Was it an animal, a mutant, or something not of this world? Alien enthusiasts pointed to the smooth, bluish skin and strange features, convinced it was extraterrestrial. But the truth remains unsolved. Out in the wild. Sometimes what begins as an innocent hike into the woods turns into an encounter with the otherworldly, just like with this guy, who was out in a forest when suddenly a bizarre being jumped out in front of him. Unusually tall, extremely long limbs, and those telltale round black eyes, like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. It stood there for a while as if shocked to see a human, and then casually walked off, leaving the man completely stunned. Extraterrestrials keep turning up in the woods, but what could be the reason? Hit me with your best guesses. White alien. Going for a walk in the woods, the last thing you'd expect to find is evidence of alien life. This man discovered exactly that, a gruesome scene of a pale, bipedal creature lying among broken branches. The carcass was barely recognizable, leading people to believe it was an extraterrestrial, while others argued that it might be a rotting animal body that could not be identified due to the bad shape it was in. However, this was not enough to discourage alien theorists who were convinced it was something from beyond our world. Tiny mummy. Someone uploaded a strange video that quickly spread online, and for good reason. It was an unidentified carcass. The uploader claimed it was a mummified figure that had fallen from the sky in his backyard. He even named it the Dwarf Gray Man, convinced that it was a deceased alien gray. Netizens also seemed to agree with the alien theory. Skeptics, on the other hand, believed the whole thing was a publicity stunt. However, as it was not analyzed by any expert, nor tested, the identity of the creature remained shrouded in mystery. Top secret. Area 51 has long been the center of alien conspiracy theories, And this video only fuels the fire. Leaked footage allegedly showed an interview with an alien that was captured from a UFO crash site. The Gray appeared highly intelligent, even communicating in human language. But things took a turn when the alien seemed to fall ill, making the doctors rush in. Many wonder where the alien went next, as no other footage has surfaced. Skeptics, of course, claim the whole thing was a puppet hoax. Alien autopsy. Back in 1996, the Russian military claimed to have seized a UFO that crashed in a wooded area. Well, it wasn't a claim without proof. Soon after, a bizarre video was released for the whole world to see, showing an autopsy being performed on a strange creature. It was shockingly human-like in appearance, with wrinkled, pinkish skin and an unusual nose. The alleged alien was believed to have met its end due to a fall. Many speculated that it might have tried to escape the crash by throwing itself out. Despite the claims and the footage, some still remained unconvinced, arguing it might all have been a clever trick. Camouflaged. A few years ago, a bizarre clip surfaced on the internet, shocking everyone to the core. It featured an ancient town, and among the ruins was hiding a bizarre cryptid. Can you see it? It was peeking out from around a destroyed wall, and you can barely see it. If you're not looking closely, it appeared to blend in with its background. Netizens suggested it had some high-tech camouflage device on it. With those large eyes and big head, everyone was convinced it was a classic alien gray. But what was it doing in that barren land? Perhaps there was a secret base hidden there. What do you think? Held captive. A clip circulating online has everyone buzzing with theories. What looked like an alien was recorded in a hospital-like facility, hooked up to medical cables. A strange, bulbous head and jet-black eyes. The creature looked like it was in its final throes of life. Many believed it was an experimentation facility, hidden away from the public eye. But why would humans be experimenting on aliens? Well, some speculate it's to develop bioweapons, or even create human hybrids that can survive in outer space. What do you think is really going on behind those closed doors? Alien corpse. This video, posted anonymously, has been making rounds on the internet, leaving people wondering if we're not the only ones here. The uploader claimed that the alien had been filmed in a UFO that had crashed on Earth. The entity looked unconscious. Perhaps it had passed away due to the crash. With all these bizarre extraterrestrial clips surfacing online, the authorities seem awfully silent, only fueling further suspicion. Is something serious about to happen? Or is this all just a massive hoax? Intruder. Our homes are the last place we would find an extraterrestrial lurking around, right? Yeah, that's what I believed as well. Until this video surfaced on the internet, a woman was shocked when she saw something she couldn't explain from the corner of her eye. Quickly grabbing her phone camera, she started recording. A small creature was seen darting across the room. It looked like a gray alien with its unusually large head. Many speculated that it was a juvenile due to its small stature. Have aliens infiltrated our homes as well, after setting up secret bases on our planet? Sneaking in. This grainy footage circulating online has left the internet abuzz with all sorts of speculations. Purportedly shot 15 years ago, the clip featured a short figure inside a building. It looked as if it had been caught sneaking inside. Netizens were divided in their opinions. Some suggested it was an insectoid creature. Others were convinced it was an alien gray. And before you think this is clever editing, we didn't have this advanced technology back then. So, could this be real alien footage? What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Nightly encounter. Trekking through the woods at night? Yeah, not the brightest idea out there, unless you want to be abducted by aliens. This guy learned the hard way when he suddenly spotted a white shape in the darkness. It peeked out from behind a tree, and luckily for the guy, went back wherever it had come from. Many speculated that it might just have been a ghost, but others were convinced the distinct shape suggested aliens. All these encounters really make you wonder if the aliens have already taken over the forests and are waiting to invade other areas as well. Subliminal effect. If you're still in doubt of these claims about alien life on Earth being real or not, this one's sure to get you thinking. A trail cam footage captured something truly bizarre, leaving people shocked at how genuine the creature looked. The gray alien was standing intimidatingly close to the camera, which appeared to be glitching like crazy. Netizens speculated that the alien was unleashing some kind of superpower on the device, ultimately making it go blank. Well, if the aliens are hiding these kinds of powers, we're in a lot of trouble if they decide to invade Earth. White House mystery. A Chinese tourist was on a family vacation in Washington, D.C. and decided to go take some pictures of the White House. That's when things got really crazy. He spotted a bipedal creature standing on the roof of the building. It could have been mistaken as a human, if not for its obviously large head. The tourist was convinced he had witnessed an alien and sent out the footage to several media sources. He reported that it stayed there for half a minute before descending down into the building. A chilling theory emerged in the wake of this clip, with many believing that the government was involved with aliens. Some speculated that it might even be run by extraterrestrials. The Crawler. This next video will definitely creep you out. A woman filmed her family while they were out camping, but it wasn't until later that she realized something very unsettling had happened back there. Replaying the video, she noticed a white, smoky shape in the background, quickly crawling behind the kid and out of the frame. Some netizens speculated that it might be a skinwalker. Others suggested it was an alien that had the technology to blend in with the background and stay hidden. There could be no other logical explanation for this. However, the mystery of the crawler remains unsolved to this day. Jump scare. The last thing you would expect to see in your neighborhood is an otherworldly creature. So naturally, this woman freaked out when she saw a pair of huge black eyes staring back at her in the darkness of the night. The camera only captured a brief glimpse of the alien-like entity before the lady fled the scene. If this doesn't make you believe in aliens, I don't know what will. The being had looked inquiringly at the lady, as if it had wanted to talk to her. Maybe aliens aren't all that bad and we're mistaken about them. Forest alien. An adventurer was out trekking through the woods at night when he saw something completely out of this world. With its bulbous head, big eyes, and a lean body, the creature looked straight out of a sci-fi movie. It stood idly as if waiting for something. Its friends, perhaps. It didn't appear to notice the recorder who had crouched behind some bushes. Netizens were convinced it was an alien, with many speculating it looked as if it had just landed on Earth. Its features looked authentic enough, making it hard to debunk it as a hoax. Declassified footage. An allegedly leaked footage from 1959 has recently been making rounds on the internet, leaving people wondering if aliens arrived on Earth long before we imagined. The clip featured an alien arriving at the US military base, escorted by an officer. The grainy black and white video has led to intense speculation online, with many wondering what the US Army was up to. Some theorize that the extraterrestrials might be helping them design weapons never heard of before. Skeptics, however, remained unconvinced, claiming this was just another hoax. Backyard mystery. In 2011, a Brazilian homeowner was left completely shocked when his dog uncovered something truly bizarre in the backyard. What he found was the badly decomposed carcass of an unidentified creature. The strange being bore an eerie resemblance to a human, yet it was only 42 centimeters in length and had 3 fingers on each hand, just like the classic depiction of an alien. Strangely enough, the man reported that the creature mysteriously vanished after a few days. Could one of its kin have come to collect the body? Or is it possible that authorities are secretly keeping tabs on these types of discoveries, swooping in to confiscate the evidence and keep the truth hidden? Picnic horror.
Shit, man, let's go back. Come on.
2 friends arrived at their picnic destination, only to realize it wasn't the best day for an adventure. As one of them stepped out of the car, something strange caught his eye. A tiny creature peeking from behind a wall. And although it was tiny, the bipedal was unlike anything the guys had ever seen. Its eerie face was enough to send them scrambling back into the car, cutting their day short, with tiny alien carcasses popping up around the globe. Could this have been one of them? Have we unknowingly been invaded by a race of miniature aliens? Let me know what you think in the comments. Farm aliens. A farmer was woken up by strange noises coming from outside. He quickly took out his phone and left to investigate, only to come face to face with what looked like a bad dream. Strange, pale figures stood inside the pen, and to his shock, all of his animals were gone. Not even a single one of them left. The man then quickly made a run for it, claiming there was no sign of them the other day when he called the authorities. Could this have been a classic case of aliens abducting cows? Makes you wonder what they need those for? Trespasser. Imagine the terror of someone who just witnessed something like this, stalking their property. The homeowner quickly called the authorities when he checked his surveillance camera and saw a giant creature wandering through his gardens, claiming it was 10 feet tall and had a bizarre appearance. He even called it an alien. There had been other reports in the area as well, where people had spotted mysterious figures near their homes. One can tell from the way the entity behaved that it was no ordinary cryptid and was highly sensitive to sounds. Perhaps a new alien species has made its way to Earth. Sidewalk alien. Back in March 2022, in Australia, a man was out on a morning jog when something unusual on the ground caught his eye. It appeared to be an oval-shaped creature, merely 2 inches in size, translucent and slimy. The thing looked like an eye with a tail, and has left netizens on social media theorizing that it might be the remains of a developing alien life form. However, experts believe that it was an animal fetus, maybe a possum embryo that ended up in the wrong place. However, many are still convinced this is something extraterrestrial. Secret retrieval. A declassified clip has emerged online, leading to a frenzy of conspiracy theories. It featured a military squad retrieving an alien body. The military team was allegedly sent to investigate a suspected UFO crash site, where they appeared to recover an alien pilot. Now, the clip has sparked intense speculation across the internet. Skeptics claimed the footage was staged, while others believed it was evidence of an official cover-up. If the video is authentic, the whistleblower officers might be exposing the truth that aliens and extraterrestrial life have been in government's custody all along. Alien remains. A year ago, something very strange happened in a small town of Bolivia. The residents of the area found a tiny, dried-up body with grayish skin with an oversized, disproportionate head. The creature looked undeniably an alien. Convinced, the witnesses sent photographs and video footage to experts for analysis. They also claimed to have seen a mysterious green light in the sky 2 days before the discovery, suggesting that it was indeed an extraterrestrial that had come from outer space. But what's even more bizarre is that after a few days, the carcass mysteriously went missing. If it was the aliens themselves retrieving the body, or a government agency involved in a cover-up, no one knew the truth. Extraterrestrial mummy. Back in 1974, a UFO purportedly crashed in the Andean mountains of Peru. Many claim they witnessed military activity in the region, reportedly erasing any evidence of the craft. Then, in 2007, a bizarre video emerged, featuring people looking for something, who entered a chamber with a tomb inside it. And as they opened, a shocking sight was revealed to the world. Nestled within the box was a mummy. Not an ordinary one. It had a massive head, protruding upwards, unlike a human's. Locals believed it was the alien they had found in the UFO that had fallen all those years ago. However, with no official word on the finding, nothing definitive can be said about the mummy. Electrocuted alien.
Police in China reportedly had a close encounter who claimed to have electrocuted an alien and stored its body in his freezer.
In a small village by China's Yellow River, a farmer named Li caused a frenzy by claiming he had trapped an alien using an electric fence meant for rabbits. He even shared photos of the supposed creature stored in his freezer, which quickly spread online. The story seemed too simple to be real, and the truth came out when authorities investigated. And finally, Lee confessed that the alien story was a hoax, created with wire ropes and glue, inspired by a movie. Why did he go through all the trouble, you might ask? It was to make people believe in aliens. A strange way to start an alien conspiracy, but the alien dummy he made was pretty convincing. Buried body. While digging through the ground, this man stumbled upon a once-in-a-lifetime find. At first, it appeared to be a white structure resembling a spine. Curious, he kept going until an entire bizarre skeleton was unearthed. Its features bore a striking resemblance to those of an alien. Theories of aliens visiting us and human communication with extraterrestrials started going again. Some, however, speculated that it could have been a cursed doll that was buried long ago to get rid of it. But what it truly was is an unanswered question. To this day. Cosmic accident. And you never know when a hike in the woods would take an otherworldly turn, because who knows what strange things are hiding behind that thick cover of trees and bushes. For this hiker, it turned out to be a corpse of what looked like an alien. It was found rotting under fallen trees, with its body still intact. From the disturbed area around it, it seemed like the creature had met its end in a clash. Whether with an animal or one of its own kind is a question that remains unanswered. Bent skeleton. In January 2019, a student hiking in the woods near Chichibu City, Japan, came across these strange skeletal remains, unlike any known animal. The bones featured twisted talons, a bent spine, and a square-shaped head with rows of humanoid teeth. Excited by his discovery, he shared the footage online, which led to some wild theories about its origin. Some people speculated it was an extraterrestrial, while others suggested it might be a mutant from nearby nuclear fallout. Experts suggested none of these theories seemed credible, and many even doubted the creature's authenticity. Their suspicions were confirmed when the student revealed it was actually a model he had created for his art studies. Quite a way to make an alien movie. Frozen cadaver. A snowmobiler made a haunting discovery during a nighttime expedition in Quebec, Canada. It was a lifeless creature stuck in a wire. We can only guess its origins. Humanoid in appearance. The entity had something really unsettling about it. The witnesses didn't dare move the corpse, let alone take it with them as evidence of otherworldly life on Earth. The bizarre head, pale skin, everything about it screamed alien. Unfortunately, we will never know for certain, because when they returned the next day, the body had vanished without a trace. I don't know about you, but looks like a government cover-up to me. Blue mummies. With Peru's history of alien mummies, you never know when you might come across one, and that's exactly what happened with these explorers as they were searching a Peruvian cave for something interesting, and what they found is totally mind-blowing. It was a blue-skinned humanoid, in an almost mummified form, with black eyes and long limbs resembling an alien's. Some who watched the video even claimed they saw movement suggesting the extraterrestrials were very much alive. This is an old video ruling out any kind of digital tampering, but many have wondered why no one was talking about such a remarkable find. What do you think this is? A hoax? Or the real deal? On air.
Que sale precisamente de este desagüe.
This video comes from a live interview, where viewers later noticed there was something really weird going on in the background. A long, pale face poked out from a tunnel. This one was not your typical alien. It had a cylinder-like face, leaving many to speculate that it could only be something otherworldly. And they are right. How can something from this world look like that? And the way it was hiding there suggested intelligence that no animal could have. So, what could it possibly be? An alien? Or something even more sinister? You decide. Open discussion. Rumors about governments conducting secret experiments on aliens seem to have been more theories, and this video might just confirm it. What's shocking is that these covert activities have allegedly been happening far longer than anyone ever imagined. This clip recently gained traction online, only to be mysteriously taken down, likely in an attempt to suppress the evidence. But with some effort, I managed to dig it up. Allegedly shot back in the early 80s, explaining the grainy quality. The footage showed military officials carrying what looks like an alien body on a stretcher, possibly transporting it to a secret experimentation facility. With this, it seems people's suspicions might be solidified. Could this possibly mean extraterrestrials have been in government custody all along? What do you think? Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again. Strange driver. You're not going to believe this. A family driving at night captured an actual video of an alien behind the wheel of a car. The outwardly being was casually driving down the highway like it's no big deal. The family captured this. An alien driver was seen overtaking their vehicle. It just goes to show that these otherworldly visitors aren't limiting themselves to flying saucers anymore. They're adapting to our world and using our own modes of transportation. The truth really is out there, and it's apparently driving a sedan on the interstate. Mind-blowing stuff. White House guest. A crazy incident happened in Washington, D.C. A tourist snapping photos of the White House spotted a weird creature on the roof. It wasn't a person or a statue. It looked just like an alien from the movies. This odd visitor had a big, round head and a skinny body. It moved around on the roof, looking down at the city. People wondered how the alien got up there without anyone noticing. The White House is supposed to be super safe. Word spread fast that the alien might be there to talk to the president. Maybe it came with a message from far away. Now everyone's eyes are glued to the White House roof, hoping to catch a glimpse of our unexpected space visitor. Area 51 shoppers. Something unbelievable happened near Area 51. A small store's security camera caught two people walking by, but one of them wasn't what it seemed. At first glance, the pair looked normal in their everyday clothes, but when you look closer, one of them has a face like an alien. It had big eyes and a weird face structure. This strange shopper was also carrying something odd in its hands. The two moved quickly and soon disappeared from view. Alien in disguise for sure. It might have escaped from the secret base nearby. Jet versus mystery orbs. Did you ever think you'd see a high-tech jet chasing UFOs? Well, that's exactly what one lucky sailor caught on camera. A special American fighter jet, the 35B-2 Lightning, was zooming after two glowing balls in the night sky. This awesome plane can hover like a helicopter, making it perfect for chasing strange flying objects. It was like watching a real-life sci-fi movie, but just as things got really exciting, the video cut off. Who knows who wins the race? We're left wondering what happened next in this thrilling sky chase. Alien mood change. You'll never guess what a villager in a remote hilly area captured on video. A massive saucer-shaped UFO slowly landed on the ground. Then, the shocking part, an alien-like creature came out of the spacecraft. The extraterrestrial being looked around for a bit, but then quickly went back inside. In a flash of light, the whole UFO took off and disappeared. Can you imagine seeing an actual alien with your own eyes? The villager must have been so scared, but also amazed. Who knows? Maybe the alien the area and decided to leave. Such a scene you can expect to see in the movie, not real life. But here you have it. Threat message. A villager was out enjoying the views when he spotted a disc-shaped object was lying on the ground. It looked like a flying saucer, but there was no driver. and it wasn't moving at all. Curious, he started filming. Suddenly, a message popped up on his screen. Remove it, or we will remove you. Who sent that message? Something wasn't right, and now he had a choice: stay or flee. Well, the video ended, so we don't know what happened to him. Transporting the unknown. Just when you thought the alien sightings couldn't get any more incredible, another astonishing event appeared. A witness captured a video of what appeared to be a real flying saucer being transported on a truck. For sure, this is another proof. Our government officials are involved with aliens and are even assisting them in spacecraft. Speculation began that it was being moved to the infamous Area 51 facility for repair. This latest sighting has only served to fuel the fires of speculation about the government's secret dealings with the unknown again. Alien mothership. Something very big may be in our solar system, according to the person in charge of looking for UFOs for the US government. They said an alien mothership could be hiding out there, sending smaller ships to Earth. A bright light was seen in the night. Thought it could be part of this huge alien ship. If it's real, this would be an incredibly advanced spacecraft from another world. Hope they have some good intentions for our planet. Jellyfish in air. You're not going to believe your eyes when you see this. A woman in Miami captured a jellyfish-shaped UFO on her Ring camera. The crazy thing is, the craft was just floating. Hey there, Earthlings! This sky dancer was definitely the star of the show. It's time for today's open discussion.
I won't talk to you about what I know about it, but it's very interesting. But Roswell's a very interesting place with a lot of people that would like to know what's going on.
Did you hear about aliens and Roswell? He said he knows you must be aware of the fact that Roswell is the favorite place of aliens as a UFO crashed back in the 1940s. The conspiracy of the government hiding things is becoming real now. Trump didn't give any details, but he said there are millions of people who really want to know what's going on in Roswell. Does this mean Trump is going to finally tell us the truth about aliens, or is he just joking around? Either way, it's got everyone talking. Who knows what kind of crazy alien secrets Trump might reveal in the future? This is the kind of thing that makes you wonder that the government is hiding things from us. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.
Nuevo Marcilla Cápsulas Puro Arábica. Tu café 100% arábica. Pruébalas ya.
Whoa, there it is.
How is it possible that aliens have been living among us and yet we remained unaware? Well, it seems to be the case for a long time now. Alien remains, mummified bodies, and encounters that will leave you restless. Let's find out if extraterrestrial life is actually here, or if all of this buzz has been a joke. Not all package deliveries are retail therapy. Sometimes otherworldly stuff comes in and catches you off guard. Something like this happened to this guy, who received an anonymous package, wrapped in foil and sealed off with tape. When he opened it up, a humanoid body was sitting in there. Did you catch the blinking eye? Its browned body looked like it was in the process of decomposition. But what's with that blinking eye? As the guy turned it around, its face with human-like features came into view. Did somebody prank this man, like many netizens believed? Or was it really an alien corpse delivered to a wrong address? Who's to say, as most such clips end up inconclusive. Peru cave aliens. A terrifying discovery was recently made in the Nazca Caves in Peru. where several unusual skeletons were found in a strange fetal position. These mysterious caves are fairly notorious for their creepy alien discoveries. Analysis of the remains indicated once walked upright like us and were similar in height, but with notable differences. Three-fingered hands and an oddly shaped protruding skull are just a few of the differences. To add to the mystery, fingerprint analysis revealed patterns unlike any known human fingerprints. These discoveries are becoming increasingly frequent, and if these remains truly belong to aliens, we might be facing something far beyond our understanding. Alien carcass. A bizarre video going viral online has left experts worldwide scratching their heads. A mysterious creature was lying on the stretcher. The being had a tall, pale body, unusual burn marks, a single leg, alien face with dark eyes and a large protruding skull. The bizarre footage seemed as if it had been recorded at a hospital, sparking a frenzy online, with people cooking up wild theories to make sense of what they witnessed. Some suggested the alien had met with an accident, while others thought it was a hybrid human. However, skeptics dismissed the clip quickly as a hoax. With no official word about the incident, that creature's identity still remains a mystery. Mermaid alien. When a guy claimed to have captured a live alien in a remote lab, people asked for proof, and this is the clip he came up with. Lying on a stretcher was this creepy-looking creature with a fish-like tail, a potbelly, and a face whose one glimpse is enough to give you nightmares. According to him, this was an alien creature that they were researching. However, I think this thing can easily pass off as a monster created in a modern-day Frankenstein's lab. Many netizens thought the creature may be a hoax, as it looked nothing like a known animal, and people who believed in the clip were just scared, wondering what would happen if another one like this was still lurking around. Strapped up body. Hanging by a thread would be the best way to explain this next clip. Have a look for yourself. The clip featured an extraterrestrial struggling to survive, strapped up with medical cables and placed inside a large incubator-like machine, where experts seemed to be doing their best to save it. Netizens wondered if this alien was in the process of giving birth, as their bellies looked quite bloated. With all these clips surfacing, it's hard to imagine any other explanation. Alien cover-up. These bizarre clips going around online have caused a lot of conspiracy. Alien